You know, I'm not one to complain. But I'm traveled out. I got a whole other day here. Last night was probably not the best. I went to bed early. Then I woke up at like 11:30, all sweaty, delirious. And gee, I wonder why that was. My blood sugar was fucking crashed, fucking way low. Going on down there. So I woke up. I got out of bed. I was delirious. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I ate 2 apples that I found on the ground. Imagine. And then I felt better and went to sleep. So that was bad. Been sleeping in 2 days in a row, waking up 7 o'clock. Today I'm going to the thrift store and then I'm gonna walk back down, probably get some fish and chips somewhere, and then walk back into town. Bus doesn't leave till 9:30, something like that. It's an hour, something like that. And then I'm gonna walk back, take the bus and walk back. I got a bus pass for Victoria, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm gonna chill out. I got myself a coffee down there. Tim Hortons barely passes as coffee, but it's fine. Who's that guy? Right there. Telling me something, what? Call me a fucking prick. You're a fucking prick, how about that? So I'm gonna do that. So you're coming with me whether you want to or not. I mean, at this point, I don't even know why you'd bother. But last night I went out for a wander, right? Up into Esquimalt. The walk that I usually take in the day. Never taken it at night. Beautiful at night. On the way back into town, cutting through town, I found $10 right on the fucking ground. That's my $10. So $10. So that cake yesterday was free. So that means free cake today. I'm not sure that's how economics work, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna sneeze. Rights. Okay, my homies, I'm about to head down to catch the bus. Catching the bus up there, and I'm gonna walk back. 929 14 Fort. And then we'll start heading back from whatever place we're at. Okay, let's do this. Final day Victoria. Rights. Well, here I am, taking the bus up to where that thrift store is. And then I've got I don't know how I get down to the beach. Like I said, I'm gonna cut through some residential areas and try and aim towards Oak Bay so I can have something to eat. Cause what time is it now? What the fuck was that noise? It's 9:45. So yeah, I'll figure it out. Anyway, here I am in this area of town. I don't know what it is. Melcroft Street, no exit. Google it. And the thrift store I'm going to is just around the corner there, I think. At that old folks home. You better believe it is. I got 15 minutes. Maybe I'll grab a small coffee from McDonald's. We're at all curious of where I was. Of course, if you look it up on the map, I'm at the chicken hub of Victoria. So the very hub of chicken. It's got, you got your chicken, you got your fries, you got your roll 'em up ice cream, you got your that. Looking good. Anyway. Oh, and the old Purple Garden restaurant. Oh, I can't remember the last time I visited the Purple Garden. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what does that mean? Anyway, off I go. Classic. Well, here I am again in this very same spot that I filmed last time. Oh dude, the buffet, I wonder if it's open. So I gotta go down there. It's, I got 10 minutes. I'll stand in line with a bunch of old people. Didn't really find much in there. I like mooching around in there. I mean, it's shit, but you know, whatever. Oh, the Purple Garden restaurant. It's been a while since I've been to the Purple Garden, you know what I'm saying? Rights. Love that thrift store. Any thrift store in a church, you know it's gold. Didn't find anything though. There were a few things I could have got, but you know, what's the point? Just have to lug them around, right? I got a long day ahead of me. Fucking almost 11 o'clock. Jumped up, Jesus. Anyway, what's that? Is it some headphones? They're wireless. Fancy. Anyway, I have to figure out how to get down to where I'm gonna eat. So once I figure that out, I think it's Cedar Hill. I think I go that way. Well, we'll find out in a minute. Anyway, join me. Fancy, a road called Cedar Hill has a hill on it. Oh, that's fine. So Cedar Hill to Henderson. Take a Roger at the old Henderson, you know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on. Is that a book barn? Rights. You see, here's the thing. You know I go to thrift stores and shit, and you know, I'm on vacation, but I'm going to thrift stores and looking in book barns and stuff like that you can do at home, really. New York Times bestseller. Fuck off. But you see, I've got a perk enabled in my build where when I see new shit and experience new things, it gives me a bonus, like a you know, like a motivational bonus, or it's still there, and a health bonus, and like a soul bonus. And it's like, it's just a travel perk. It's like, you know, see new things, you know, plus 50, you know, to refilling your fucking human battery. And that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna walk down some side streets and get some food I never ate, and you know, all of that. My perk, with my perk enabled, makes my life a whole lot better. If I was you, I'd put that perk on. Don't try and put the luck perk or the, you know, life steal, where you steal everyone else's life by being a miserable old fucking prick. Of course, some people, those perks are built right into their system, so you can't really turn them off. They were born that way. Anyway, Henderson writes. So yeah, I looked it up, and the perk that I have enabled is called Adventure. It's the Adventure perk. Now I only have it set to you can go up right up to 100 level. I've only got mine to 50, so that, you know, going to thrift stores and walking down streets you never walked down before, and road trips into the interior BC, that stuff peaks it out, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting enough XP off of that you know, I don't need more, not at my age. And the other perk, and this one I have almost maxed, is the kindness perk, where you talk to somebody, doesn't matter who they are, and you're kind by default. And the amount of joy that you can get from that, because you see the look on their face when they're actually treated like a human being, you know, it's intoxicating. Now I know some people, like, their build won't let them have the kindness perk, but I mean, you know, like I said, I think I have mine at like 95. I'm leaving that extra 5% for the misery and bitterness and revenge that I have planned. Other than that, I'm living the dream. All right, homies, I'm on Henderson B here. I gotta get down to Lansdowne and then down, I don't remember what the street is called. I'll remember it when I see it. And then I get to deke down this back path. Oh boy, you know what I'm saying? Down the back path. There, matron. And then hopefully down this back path I get to rock a piss, because I gotta fucking use it. You'll find out. Where are these people going? Look at that. Golf course right there. I thought it was a park. I mean, I guess it is a park, but for people who like golf. So yeah, Upland Street. It's just past that light coming up. Oh boy. It's very nice out here, I'll tell you. That adventure perk is peeking out right now, you know what I'm saying? Good thing I don't have to use it in that way, because I'd hate to have something else peeking out. Fucking hell, the old baby's arm. Feels really nice. Beautiful fall day. A little tinge of fall in the air. I'm fighting it every step of the way. Glad I didn't bring my hoodie or buy a shirt. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Every minute I'm breathing is beautiful. Look at those old people. That guy's got a golf cart. He's driving around on a golf cart, playing golf. Imagine. All right, here I am, Uplands Road. Oh, take a walk down old Uplands Road. Take a walk down old Uplands Road. Imagine. So somewhere there's a little deke down. I don't know how far it is. I think it's on the next block. Not that I'm really counting what a block is in this fucking place. You can't really tell. No sidewalk on that side of the street. So obviously, you know, this side, I was gonna say pays more taxes, but people around here, I don't think paying taxes is a concern. So yeah, when I find this thing, I'll get back to you. Imagine. Well, not exactly a secret path. It's a lane. But I'll tell you, I think I leveled up when I turned into this, because this is the kind of adventure that Jeremy's talking about. I love this kind of thing. I mean, you know, you don't go on vacation thinking I'm gonna walk down some lane in some rural part of the city that, I mean, this is nuts. Goes down pretty far too. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. God, with the fall smell in the air, and because you know, being on the island, I don't know if you've ever been to Vancouver Island before. Let's look at me for a bit. But the whole pacing here is different. They always say that they run on island time, and that's the thing. It's like everything's a little bit more chillaxed. You know what I'm saying? Not like me, big city Jeremy, who, you know, is always go, go, go. Always looking at his watch. Got to make sure he's in certain places at certain times. But this is island time. And the farther up island you get, the more intense it gets. Trust me on that. Like, you get up island so far at some point, you'll think you've entered some kind of a fucking place where there are no clocks and time doesn't matter. And if you don't do something today, you can always do it tomorrow. Not me, boy. Go, go, go. Big city Jeremy, always on the fucking move. Zip, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was a good challenge too for myself. Let's look down here. I want to film a video with no swearing in it. I mean, and like not editing it out, but like just no swearing in it. I want to see if I can do that, especially in an out and about video. I wonder. Anyway, I'm gonna see how much farther I have to go down here. What time is it? 25 to 12. The Fish and Chip place opens at noon. I don't know how far away I am from that, but I may have to forego that and have lunch somewhere else. You'll find out though, won't ya? Yeah. Take a walk down back alley lanes. Level up down back alley lanes. Rights. Okay, well, I just ate lunch. Lobster mushroom mac and cheese. It was fucking delicious. And I was like, okay, so now I gotta walk down to the beach and walk all the way along the beach and go downtown and blah blah blah. But then I started thinking, what do I really want to do? And that's go back to Dutch Bakery, get a piece of cake, go back to the hotel and engage in some Borussia Mönchengladbach. That's what I want to do. So I'm cutting through the middle of town on Cadbro Bay Road, which I've never walked along. Just saw some deer back there, forgot to film it. And I'm heading into town. It's gonna be a little less than an hour, and I'll show you what kind of cake I'm gonna get. You better believe I am. Rights. I'm gonna get run over. Probably. Well, look at this. It's sunset on my final day here in Victoria. You know, it's funny. Since I've been here, I've heard not one, not two, but three people badmouth in Calgary. Like, oh my god, like, oh, it's this and it's that. Yeah. Go fuck yourselves. How about that? Take that to the fucking bank. Dirty pricks. Anyway, it's 20 after 6 and I'm gonna go walk in a big circle along the water here where I was gonna walk earlier, kind of thing, and then I'm gonna get myself a big meatball sub. Imagine. Big foot long meatball sub. I'm gonna hammer it down the old fucking back neck. You better believe I am. But first, I got some walking to do, and you're coming with me.
Мне очень нравится такие.
I mean, I could get fish and chips from there. But I don't feel like it anymore. I'll be catching one of those tomorrow morning. 10 o'clock, I'm flying out of here. Crazy. Only feels like yesterday that I got here. Whirlwind tour. But, you know, hardly. Anyway, I'm gonna get around to over yonder and I'll pick you up over there. There's the apartment buildings again. The lights aren't lit up. I'm gonna go around that way, go down towards Fisherman's Wharf, and then around to the beach and back, get my hoagie. My Jonas Hoagland, if you know what I'm talking about. You probably do. Most people know what I'm talking about when I talk about Jonas Hoagland. No? Put a comment down in the comment section and tell me if you know who Jonas Hoagland is.
Again, this tiny ass head where she could like carry.
This is the Huntington Hotel and Suites. You can see the room that I stayed in. It's right up there. I stayed here for, I don't know, 3 nights or something like that. Again, during COVID. Fucking rooms were like $50 a night because nobody was going anywhere, right? People were scared to death to travel. And I was like, well, fuck that, right? So I looked around and I was like, oh shit, Victoria, man. I think I came here 3 or 4 times during COVID, not to this hotel, but to Victoria, because it was close by. You know, you can get on the ferry, doesn't matter, right? But yeah, stayed here. Again, they gave me a sack lunch. Like, you came down in the morning, it was like, oh, I'm room 318 or whatever, and they give you a sack lunch. It's got a yogurt in it and some fucking orange juice and an apple and a banana. I think it had a boiled egg in it. Imagine. Might even had a muffin. But yeah, the restaurant, I don't think the restaurant was even open because it was just the hotel. And again, they were like, oh, you here on business? I'm like, oh, big business. Big business. You know, all in reality, I was just doing nothing. But yeah, so that was exciting. Now I think I might have to get back across the street. Yeah, my hotel room was, I think it was that one right up there, and it had a loft. I think I filmed up there, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, look at this. I could see the harbor from my window. I don't think that was a selling point. I think I have to go that way. Yeah, I do. Anyhow, I hear the boat coming in. That's the boat that goes to America. Goes down to America. Tell you that right now. Ooh wee. Yeah. You could hold a gun to my head and I wouldn't go to America. I'd take the fucking bullet. Be safer. Fuck that. Yeah, there's the big boat. Let's see if I can get a shot of it. Look at this little bridge. This is the magic of Victoria right here. You walk around the shore and you just see shit like this all of a sudden. It's crazy. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there it is right there. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? I mean, you know, I'm all for tourists coming. I don't mind tourists. They, you know, you build an economy by doing that. But, you know, you should draw the line somewhere. See, I'm nice to people. That's that kindness perk that I was talking about earlier. You know, you get nothing being an old miserable fucking prick. Well, you do get something. Hated. But apart from that, what's going on here? Oh, I'm just gonna sit on this bench. Ugh. I guess that's a bench for people who can't sit. Or has half of it been stolen? It's not even a bench. I get the idea that you're not going to get much more footage. When that sun goes down, it's going to be blacker than Toby's ass out here. And as we know, the GoPro, you know, I might as well be filming in a fucking dark closet. So take as much of this in as you can. Because the next thing you're gonna see is me walking to a fucking airplane. Which takes off right through here. I'm gonna try and sit on the same side as I sat on so I can see the other side when I'm flying. I wonder if it's gonna be a twin otter or if it's gonna be one of those single engine jobbies. First time I ever been on a twin otter, you know? It's always a first, you know. You really gotta, what do you call it, experience new things. That's the thing. I got like so many experience points going on that twin otter. So many. Speaking of otters, I saw otters over there one time. Imagine. Great story. Oh, wait, there's an otter. Or is that a beaver? Or is that a seal? I think it might be an otter. Or is it? No, it's a seal. Look at him. Can you see him? No? I don't think I've ever seen a seal's back. Look at him. Oh, there he goes. Bloop. Cute. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on going. See, those are tourists back there, and they saw the seal and they were loving it. That's the kind of thing that you enjoy, you know what I mean? I take pleasure out of seeing other people getting pleasure out of things. That's the kindness fucking perk. You know? You know, on the other hand, I could be surly and miserable, and there's no perk for that. You get nothing from that. Anyway, off I go. Beautiful night tonight. Beautiful. If I'm lying, I'm flying when I say that I got myself a meatball hoagley. You better believe I did. That is going in there. I'm putting it in my stomach.